Welcome to today's explainer. We spend so much time analyzing the world around us, right? But today, we're going to map out this incredible, invisible conversation that's happening inside you, literally right now. It's a dialogue that dictates practically everything about your daily experience. We're taking a journey through some seriously fascinating biology, and I promise by the end of this, you're going to look at your own body in a completely different light.
So here's a question to kick things off. Are your thoughts really coming from your head? I mean, it's a basic assumption we all make, isn't it? When you feel happy, anxious, maybe super focused, or just totally distracted, you instinctively point to your skull. We just assume our primary brain is the sole author of our emotional state and our cognitive patterns. But what if that foundational assumption is actually incomplete? What if the source of that sudden bad mood, or that unexpected spark of brilliant clarity, isn't actually originating upstairs at all? Keep that little mystery in mind, because our source material today completely flips its everyday assumption on its head.
Yep, it's time to meet your second brain. According to the research, your stomach and intestines, basically your gut, are so incredibly smart and complex that scientists literally consider them a second brain. Just let that sink in for a second. We aren't just talking about a simple digestive tube here. We are talking about a highly sophisticated intelligence center located right smack in the middle of your torso.
Section 1. Meet your second brain, more than just digestion.
Moving on to Section 2, the gut-brain axis, an intricate communication link.
So what exactly is the gut-brain axis? Well, it's defined as the intricate communication link and the constant information exchange between the human digestive system and the mind. Now, I want you to really notice the words constant information exchange there, because this isn't some one-way street where your main brain just bosses your stomach around all day. No, it is a highly sophisticated, continuous two-way dialogue. Your internal organs are constantly gathering data and firing reports upstairs, and your mind is responding right back. They're essentially locked in a perpetual conversation.
Section 3. Like two best friends, a constant conversation.
To put it in super simple terms, the text says our gut and brain are like two best friends who are always talking to each other. And honestly, this brilliantly illustrates the whole dynamic at play. Just think about two best friends. They don't just, occasionally check in once a week. They're constantly texting, reacting to each other's moods, sharing physical sensations, and heavily influencing each other's decisions. When one is upset, the other completely feels it. When one is energized, the other catches the exact same vibe. That is exactly how your primary brain and your digestive system interact every single day.
So, on one hand, we've got friend 1, the main brain, which is obviously what we traditionally associate with our thoughts and our moods, and it is completely 100% partnered up with friend 2, the gut, which is made up of your stomach and intestines. Because they're so mutually influential, whatever happens to friend 2 directly and immediately affects friend 1. If your stomach is experiencing some sort of distress, it's going to immediately text its best friend, your main brain, and completely change your mood. They really are inseparable partners in shaping your daily reality.
Okay, let's break down how this actually works in practice, in 3 clear steps. Step 1, your gut experiences a physical sensation. Maybe it's something you ate, or maybe it's just butterflies from nerves. Step 2, because they're best friends who are constantly talking, the gut immediately sends a message up to the main brain through that intricate communication link we talked about. And then step 3, the main brain receives that physical data and alters your emotional state accordingly. So literally, a physical feeling in your stomach travels all the way upstairs to manipulate your mind. Wild, right?
Bringing us to Section 4. Digestion, mood and thoughts, the everyday impact.
The source material explicitly points out that physical sensations in the gut directly manipulate our emotional state. But get this, it actually goes way beyond just feeling sad or happy. It literally alters your cognitive patterns, the way you think, your ability to focus, even your logical processing. It is all subject to this internal dialogue. Your internal organs are actively determining your feelings through this mutually influential relationship. Honestly, it completely redefines how we should view both our mental health and our physical health.
Ultimately, it comes down to this. What happens in one affects the other. This is absolutely the crucial takeaway from today's explainer. We just cannot separate our physical digestive sensations from our mental state anymore. If you're trying to fix a persistent bad mood or trying to understand a sudden weird shift in your thoughts, you can't just look exclusively at your head. You have to consider the dialogue that's happening with your second brain down below.
Which brings us to the end of our explainer today, and I really want to leave you reflecting on this final, kind of provocative thought. The next time you're in a bad mood, ask yourself, who is really doing the talking here? Is it your primary brain reacting to the outside world,
Or is it your second brain, your stomach and intestines, sending a really urgent message upstairs? Understanding this constant, intricate conversation really empowers you to truly listen to your own body. Thank you so much for joining me to explore this incredible topic. Keep learning, keep questioning, and definitely pay attention to what your second brain might be telling you.